welcome to my kitchen floor. You might be wondering what I'm doing sitting here. I'm using this space because it's the biggest space we've got in the flat and the clearest. I'm using this space because I feel the time has come to have a look at all of the stuff, clothing, that I went through back in sort of October, November and put away in a wardrobe, because the reality is I've gained weight in lockdown. I have, and what I want to do is actually do a bit of a mental declutter as well as a physical one. I don't think that some of these clothes are ever going to fit me again, and that's okay. There was a time when I was salsa dancing twice a week, I was walking all over London, and those days are well and truly behind me, partly because we can't go out and do things we used to be able to do, but also I'm working a 9 to 5 job now. I sit down a lot, and I've started running. I just finished Couch to 5k, massive achievement, never thought I'd be able to do that. I'm a size 12. I'm roughly a size 12 now, and some of those clothes over there are a size 8. There's no way, no way. So I won't be showing you those, but what I thought we could do is go through the pile I've got over there together and have a clear out. Have a look at some of the things that don't fit anymore and say goodbye to them. I think I've got the level of acceptance that some of these things may not fit me anymore, but that doesn't mean that it's easy to get rid of them because of sentimental value, memories. Also, some of them are just really nice. I really like them, and I'm kind of sad to get rid of them. But I'm not a big fan of the idea of hanging on to things in case they might fit again one day, or actively working to make them fit. I reckon, given the amount of activity that I do at the moment, this is kind of what my body wants to look like, and if there's one thing that we've all got used to, it's seeing a lot of ourselves, getting very comfortable with ourselves in lockdown. And I'm not willing to shrink myself, and I don't have to, and I don't want to fit things over there. So we are going to get rid. Some of them will be going to a charity shop. In fact, I suspect the majority of it will be. Some of it I'll be selling on Depop. So keep your eyes peeled if you like anything you see. But I thought we could just do this in sort of a fun, light-hearted way, and if you've got some stuff you need to clear out, pop this on in the background, we can do it together. So this is the space I'm going to be using to try it on. Welcome to our new kitchen. This is our coffee station. I love it, it's new, and this is where I'll be trying stuff on. I'm not going to be getting naked in front of you. I'll be going out there, putting it on, coming in here, talking to you about it. And then, if I think it's sellable, take a picture of the Depop. Sound good? Let's go. Lego. So the first category I've gone for tartan are two things that I know are definitely not going to fit me. And I think part of the reason I was putting off filming this was I thought if I try and squeeze into these things, I might just get upset. But having left these in a cupboard for a little while, 6 months, thoroughly recommend that, because honestly I don't feel as emotionally attached to these anymore. The first thing, if I just pop this down for a second, are these pair of tartan trousers from Topshop. They're kind of, I think they're polyester, but they're supposed to look like wool. They are very cute, very high-waisted, very vintage. They have pockets, but you can see I've got quite a distance between the edge of my waist and the edge of these. There's no way. So these are definitely going to a new home. Then we've got this, again, tartan. I tried this on recently, and although it's a size 10, it's a little bit tight around the back, I think because it's got boning in it, and it just doesn't fit me on the boobs. So this is going to a new home as well. It's done me well. It's Jack Wills, and I think it deserves to be enjoyed by someone else. Here's one that I was really, really hoping would still fit, and from the front it probably looks like it does. It's gorgeous, it's gold, light pink, it's got a sort of frilly underskirt. I've popped on some heels so you get a full effect, but if I turn around, it doesn't do up. So this one is definitely going to a new home. It is Chi Chi London. I wore it for a birthday party a couple of years ago. It's still my style, it's very 1950s, but it doesn't fit. So it's going. The straps remove as well, which is quite cool. You don't have to work the straps, but I just don't think this is worth keeping and torturing myself over. I can get a size 12 dress that looks like this, but that I can actually eat things in, because this, I can't breathe, I can't eat. It's not good. So, yeah. Okay, I have some things to say about this outfit. I should have known that when I put this on, I felt like a sausage in a sausage casing, but it was too small. It's way too small. It's getting caught everywhere. This is not a good look. I'm also getting rid of this. It is actually the right size for me, and it's stretchy, but I know if I wear it, I'm gonna keep like all day, every day. I'd rather it was a bit longer, so this is also going, even though it's more my style and it's very cute. We're not up for discomfort. Also, I look like Velma in Scooby-Doo, where she wears the red catsuit and looks acutely uncomfortable. Not about that, because I've just been told this does not go. I know. This skirt's really nice. It's from ASOS. It's kind of silky. Doesn't do up anymore. We're quite a way off being able to do that up. I used to wear this at sixth form, so it's had a good life, but I think it needs to go. This is the level of not hopeful I was about this. And I was right. These don't go up past my thigh, which is why I didn't even bother taking the skirt off. They're a waist 28 mum jean from Topshop, and they're kind of charcoal grey at this point. I think they need to go. Oh man. It's going to be the same story with these. I don't think I can give these to Depop, because I'm in the habit of mending things, and these have been well mended, well loved. This is a bit warped. So I think, if I'm honest, charity shop or sewing box. This one looks like a full-size top on me when I hold it out flat. This is actually a size 6. It's gorgeous. You put it on, it looks like this. So you've got a little see-through bit going down the front. But at the back, if I show you, it should do up at 2 points. It should do up at the neck, which I think it does on me. The problem comes when you try to do it up at the waist here. I have a feeling that would be incredibly tight and incredibly revealing, and I just don't feel like I would be happy wearing this without a bra anymore. So this is definitely going, but I think I've only worn it once, so this is a Depop one for sure, for a night out when we're allowed. I was hopeful about these trousers because they're stretchy, but then I looked at the label and they are an extra small. I think if I sat down, these would actually cut me in half. However, I'm definitely going to put these on Depop. They are a company called Band Apparel. They're really good for dancing, and the little bow at the front is removable. And I would quite like these just in the bigger size, because I'm not an extra small anymore. That barely does up. Oh, we're okay. These definitely would be for a shorter girl, because I've adjusted them. Although I haven't cut anything off the bottom, so they could be let back down. It's too tight here and it doesn't do up at the back, and that's really sad. This I used to do concerts in. When I think about that, I was like 17. I'm now 24. I'm not surprised that this doesn't fit. It is beautiful. It needs a little bit of fixing because there's beads just all around here and all around the neckline. I have some beads that I can sew on. This is from Coast, so it's very special, but not for me anymore. And I think the same will be true of my other vintage jumpsuits, so I will need to think about finding new homes for both of these. That's okay. daren't bend down. So rip it. We are ending on a high because of all the things that I have tried on. This was the one thing that I bought really recently that I really, really wanted to still fit. And it does. Just about. You can see that it's quite snug. And I think I can get away with it because the waistline here is slightly higher than my natural waistline here, which is a little bit more squishy. I also reckon, looking at the insides of this, that I could let it out down the sides just a little bit so that there's a little bit more room here and in this dart here, because say they weren't small before. And then I've sat inside for like a year, so this is tight, but I'm not going to get rid of it. This looks great with a big fluffy petticoat under it. And yeah, I don't want to get rid of this one just yet. And that's me done. I've got a massive pile of stuff to take photos of now, including stuff on that chair. But this is the one thing that I was a little bit hopeful that I might be able to keep. And it's not that I'm keeping it to try and fit into it later. I'm keeping it and I'm going to make it fit me, which is really what I wanted to emphasize with this. Your body does not have to fit clothes. Clothes should fit your body, and you deserve to have clothes that fit. I'm hoping that in getting rid of some of this stuff, I'm embracing the body I have now, which I think is really, really important. And with the money that I might get from Depop, that's going to be dedicated to getting me some more clothes that fit, because currently my wardrobe is quite limited and I don't want to feel limited. I've had some of these clothes for almost a decade, some of them, and it shouldn't be a surprise that they don't fit anymore. In fact, I got lucky because they fit me for so long. But I'm 24. I have the body of a 24-year-old who runs occasionally and likes red wine. And that is okay. This mess it's got a lot of memories in there, but you deserve to have nice clothes in the size that you actually are and to be able to eat and feel comfortable in them. So that's my message here. Important. Clothes that fit over clothes you like that have memories. But a little caveat is that it is okay to get them out of your wardrobe, shove them in a cupboard somewhere and give it a minute and see whether you come back to them. This goes for things that you don't like as well as things that don't fit. Just don't leave them in your wardrobe and keep trying them on and torturing yourself, because it's not worth it. I will leave the link to my Depop in the description so that you can go and have a look. If you are a size 8 to 10, it's going to be ideal for you. And thank you in advance if you do give anything a new home. For everything else, it's going to a charity shop or a donation bin, or I'm going to chop it up and use it for other projects. So nothing is going in the bin. Everything is going somewhere where it will be reused or rehomed. I hope that if you are having a clear out, this has kept me company, that it's made things feel a little bit more manageable. Not gonna lie, I did get quite emotional at one point. The things that have a lot of memories are harder to get rid of, but you're not gonna be able to make any more memories in it if it doesn't do up. Or if you spend the whole night sucking yourself in, unable to move and unable to enjoy yourself. Take care, enjoy the rest of your clear out if you're doing one, and I will see you very, very soon, possibly with some exciting news.